really helpful. My chat's here. They're testing my broadcast. All right. And now I need to go back to full screen view. And you should be showing up properly. You are. And I'm live.
Oh, crap.
Excellent. Alrighty, let me turn on the stream info. Oop, nope, not that one. Active viewers. There we go. Hello, hello. You Geepy 38.
Dude.
Yeah, I was thinking that we would do some PvP. There are crap tons of options right now.
Yes, there are.
So let me show you real quick. Hey, Benethy. How's it going?
Welcome, Ben.
Kreepy is not high, everybody. He is just overworked and exhausted.
I'm an essential employee. And I am tired.
Alright, so the heroes that I have ruined right now, I got Dagon, I got Rayla, I've got Valken, I've got Lily, Mortis, the Essential, Agnon, the new SS hero. So good. Oh my god. First gold SS hero. First hero that has either S or SS in all four of it, or all of its categories that I've got. And those are the only legendary epic heroes. And then, let's see. I keep de-ruining a bunch of crap that I don't need. Alright, and then I've got Niveus and Alrakis, duh.
Of course.
Grandar, Sybil, who I would need to drop another rune into. I borrowed her evasion. Zen, Verno, and that's it. So I can rune up additional heroes if you think we're going to need anything. Benethy says, hi, Papa Kreepy. Doomguard, hello.
Something that I was thinking about, did you see the 20k Sybil I made?
I did not, but let's take a look at Sybil and...
So, I got to thinking about it. The only person you need to worry about, because most of the time Sybil's going to be slot 1. Or at the very latest, slot 2 if you're using, like, Lori. Dagon can't mess with her with Electronic Whirlwind, and we're obviously not going to let him do his Epic. So the evasion is kind of, not necessarily lost, but we're not putting foresights on him either.
Right.
So I decided to make my Sybil just full attack. So he has 20k now. And
yeah.
4k defense.
So I built mine up for using with reptilian runes so that I would do stoning, but the problem with that is that you almost never, ever, ever do a basic attack with Sybil. So I'm going to remove those. I mean, the idea is great, and if they gave friggin' Zola just a little bit more, I tried using Zola, but she just dies so easily.
She can't stand up, yeah.
All right, I've got a Tainted, I've got an Aversion. Let's just go ahead and throw some damage stuff. Well, no, Shield Piercing, not so much. Shield Piercing, remember, only works with basic attacks. So same problem.
Yeah. I would just any attack blue rune, really.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of good ones, so... healing 10%.
That's the one I put on mine, right there.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I have on mine.
We think alike. I don't know that I have that many free tainted, but let's see. Alright, so what do we think of the event? I didn't like it. Kreepy, I think, did. What did you think about it?
I'm right there with you. I was underwhelmed.
I mean, to me it was grindy. Yeah.
Well, grindies, I don't mind the grind if the rewards are there.
Right.
But if you don't put daily thresholds in, pretty much I hit event minimum as soon as possible because of my work schedule. And I coasted. I use silver keys on almost every door. I use 2 gold keys to get the blue vampiric runes. I got 2 of those. And then I use 2 gold keys on just getting some Loreline portal pulls. This is the cheapest calendar event I've ever had. I think I spent like $40.
Yeah, I spent more.
Underwhelming.
Well, the thing is, my Lorelei is 5-star with like 80 tokens into, or 80 tokens into 6-star, which I was actually surprised. I think I miscalculated somehow. I was telling Benethy last night that I was only going to be able to get 4-star, but somehow I miscounted, or they gave bonus or something. I don't know. All right, almost ready. Let's figure out. I don't have a full-on taunt or tainted. Like, I've got a tainted that's got health and skill.
I mean, that'll work. That's a perfect room for Furno, though. The one that tainted that you had clicked.
Yeah. Perfect. I'm thinking. What do I want to do? Damage penetration. This works. That's going to boost the tainted damage. And then this is an attack skill. That's an attack skill. I think my tainteds are all on other heroes. Attack skill.
Just throw one of those on there. It'll be fine.
I'm not going to get as much attack as you're talking about doing though. The 20k I'm not going to get with that.
You'll probably be mid 18.
Yeah. All right. Well,
there's not a Dagon in the game that can step into a dungeon versus that Sybil and live. Not
all right. So let's see what the resulting stats are. 17-3. That's still kind of low.
Yeah, that's still kind of
low. What can I adjust?
We just need some attack second stats. Sounds like.
Well, yeah, and that's where this tainted I don't think is the right choice here. I'm thinking this. Well, no. I'm having dearth of green runes. Damage reduction. I don't want defense. Foresight. Maybe a warrior, but that's not going to really help much.
Well, at least it's the 729 warriors, not the 715.
Yeah, I mean the stats will be good, but hero festive. Hero. Come on. Alright, fuck it. That's what we're going with. That should take us over 18. Nope, we're close. Very close. How in the hell? Oh, you were using 3 tainteds. I'm assuming 3 tainteds?
4.
Oh, 4 tainteds. Alright. I thought they capped at 50.
They probably do, but I wanted the stats.
The stats. Fair enough.
So I have, you know the yellow offense tainted?
Yeah.
I took one of them off my Aria and put it on Sybil.
Attack health. There we go.
There you go. That's nice.
That should take us over 18. 17,899. God damn it.
Do you have that yellow tainted rune?
It's got the yellow tainted.
Perfect. Nice. Well,
yeah.
I say we put it on our
healer. Yeah, this should be fine. All right. So that is the Sybil. Yeah, we're doing runes before PvP. Yeah. And hello, Mark. Hello, Steven.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Alfrey. Okay, so I think we are good. So yeah, I've had some pretty cool teams lately. I just changed my defense up. Let me see if it's already gotten any. Hasn't gotten any takers. So I've been using this on offense sometimes. Or instead of using Dagon, I would use Niveus for offense. I keep Dagon here because this team, the damage output isn't super high. And against dragons, like against Alrakis, you need that DPS to finish off the heroes quickly, so I keep Dagon there for that. My Agnon is just so friggin' good. Not quite as good on defense, but still so friggin' good. And then damage mitigation, and then DPS with Furno, so...
yeah, that's really solid.
My Ponti is mostly defense, or almost all defense, so he survives. He's got a tank rune on him. So actually, I'll show you, this is the team that I've been running. Can I run it against this team? I cannot run it against this team, or can I? I cannot run it against this team. I have to pull... I can actually, for this team, I can pull Furno, I think, and I have to use her. Because I think between Furno and Ponti, having the disease is more effective than having the damage or than the attack debuff.
Well, disease does a ton, man. It's
50%, yeah.
I mean, it does so much.
And Niveus or Arrakis always dies or almost always dies, but I don't care. I will. Honestly, it doesn't matter if these guys are flyers either. So I'm just going to do this. He couldn't get the buff, so that wouldn't work. Stupid. I always miss null magic. Alright. And now the absolute killer. Just so good.
Gosh. That, folks, is nasty.
Oh, can't target him off the bat. Yeah, and he hits so friggin' hard, too. Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Hey, COD.
Awesome. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's an epic that I wish I would have actually got.
You know,
I will.
Yeah, you will, but yeah, that's one I saw it and then I immediately knew that it was going to be good. Immediately knew. And I've always been a big fan of the stoned mechanic. Like, if they would fix it for or make reptiles just that little bit friggin' better. Oh, they're so close. Oh, there's BVS. Go after BVS, but
oh, the Muppet is one away.
Hey, Presto. Or Press 2. Press. Alright.
Press to dash?
I'm good, Woke. How about you? So I could take the same team. Well, yeah, I could take the same team against this. Really, this team, if you're using Agnon and you're using Tinkerbell, you can pretty much take any team like this any day of the week. It's the big things are that I've noticed. What's her name? Astrid screws up Agnon because of the just a scratch. Dragons screw Agnon if you can't out damage them. Like if all your team dies before they can deal damage, that's over. And there was another one that I ran into that was like surprisingly a good counter, and I can't remember it now, but we'll see it, I'm sure.
I had somebody that barely lost to my defense today. They brought a Sifu for Warriors Chi, and I was so happy because it takes a lot of balls to come into my dungeon and like, I can use Sifu on this guy. And it looked really good, but Niveus got his revenges off and ended it. But man, this guy was definitely thinking bringing a Sifu in for Warriors Chi. You know, it's unblockable, can't be mitigated, and I was pretty proud of him.
All right, 1 second. The stream chat thing should have been working, Steven. I'm not sure why it isn't. They just did a big update on Streamlabs, so I didn't notice it until we were going live. So yeah, the running chat doesn't show up there, but and I can't. Real quick, let me just check the property, see if it's something I can fix. Background color, source. Damn. Yeah, I can't fix it right now. I'm sorry, man. Oh, now it's showing up. All right, whatever. Cheeseburger. What is a cheeseburger? Oh, you made yourself a cheeseburger. There we go. All right, streaming is working, or chat is working. Matter of fact, I wish there was a way that I could make you see the chat. Although technically, I think there is. We'll just do this. That is a good idea to let Kreepy see the chat. I can get my mouse almost there.
I'm all pulling my phone in like I could see it better. I'm such a retard. Oh my god. Okay. All right. That's not. All right. So here's what I get out of this. I know Benethy's icon, so I know he's talking.
Let me do this. How about that? Okay, now can you see?
That better. Yep, I can see that better. Mark Hawkins, what did you think of the event? Mediocre. Are you in quarantine, bro?
No, he's unfortunately working. Employee. That's right.
I'm an essential employee.
Shit, I just realized as soon as I click on the screen, that's going to go away. Fuck.
It's all good. It's all good. We've done this dozens of times. We're good.
All right, yeah, fair enough. I'll find a way to get that working. All right.
Let's try our Sybil. Let's try Sybil, Niveus, Arrakis, Inferno. Oh, I
Sybil,
like it. You have to talk on Inferno? Arrakis, Inferno.
Yeah, I have taunts on Inferno, I believe. Okay. Is Arrakis and Inferno. So full-on dragons.
You're gonna like this.
Kreepy is sitting in his car. AKA he's at home. Yeah, he's quarantined in his house. Because he lives in his car.
I do. It's important. And so that's why, so right there is exactly why I was saying, like, I started thinking, is taunt really necessary on Sybil? And as long as they don't have a Jin on following Dagon, absolutely not essential. Oh, look at all that snow day buffs. Oh, man. Oh, you poor suckers are about to get rolled. You guys don't even know what's about to happen. Oh, what about their evasions? Oh, they don't have evasions. Oh, I sure wish I had more buffs. Oh, you got more buffs.
You're pretty excited about this team.
I'm what you call a virtuoso at this. I love. Oh, look at that! You want your Sybil to have tongue lash again, just in case they got more buffs? You got it, Jack.
There we go. Yeah, I think that's the first battle that I've done that I haven't used Agnon in probably like a week. All right. Asking what kind of car you're in.
Ford F-150 Lariat. It's a lot of room because I'm what you would call a hefty, and we hefties need a big workspace.
Yeah, that's why I changed my I changed from my Camaro to the SUV. Yeah, just lots more room. Hey, Mr. Incredible. All right, then now we got BVS. There we go. Let's see.
Oh, the Muppet. Oh, he wants Zen. That's what he wants. He wants to see the power of Zen breaking him down. So he wants to see Zen, Arrakis, Valken, and Grandar. Why do I bring Grandar? So their dragons don't retaliate when they die. Because if a dragon retaliates and hits Valken, it's over.
My Valken is defensive, I think, but still.
Arrakis will do all the killing. This guy's about to learn a valuable lesson. Oh, look at him. Oh, look at him go. Oh, I want so bad just to be alive all the time. Look at him.
I'm afraid I'm going to click on friggin' Grandar. And it did it. God damn it. Well, now I get two hasted friggin' bullshit useless attacks. Awesome. Woo!
And we're going to do this live.
And of course it's on BVS.
Oh, that couldn't have gone worse.
Well, yeah, if Falcon dies...
Did you see my video, my last video, whenever I accidentally put Lori instead of Zen? Oh my god, I was devastated.
Oh, jeez. Well, yeah, well, yeah, most likely. Technically, Grandar might survive. Now, well, if he survives, if he can take this next burst, they might die. From my Nivir, from my Alrakis.
Oh,
hey, Arctic.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I thought you had it.
Yeah, so close. I was sitting there, it's the friggin' clicking with this. Ugh.
Just so everyone knows, Gravy would have absolutely walked. This is a great follow-up battle. And let's see if we could just change the order and get Grandar in like slot 2. So we go Grandar Nivius. I'm sorry, Grandar Alrakis. And then Valken. But then just Enlighten Valken. See if that will... Because
wait, what?
Gravy should have won that easily.
Well, I only didn't win it because I clicked in the wrong spot. But
exactly.
So what is changing the roster going to do?
So what's it? It's going to put it. Their starting spots are going to be different.
All right, I'll just do this because that might be plenty. All right. Where is Abe? Who knows? He's missed the last couple because he's always got a social life or something. Although it is quarantine, so. All right, let's see. See, it puts him in the same spot no matter what. The order doesn't determine the spot.
All right, so I need you to be really careful. Yay!
There we
go. If we did that, we would have beat BVS. The reason why you bring Grandar right now, folks, is this, when Furno dies right there, their Nivius is going to attack your whole team, and if you are not prepared for that, you're going to get melted.
Oh, a Nivius hits so hard on single target attacks.
I mean,
I think here I want to hit Alrakis because I don't want Nivius to die and come right back at full health.
Well, no, but if you don't hit Nivius though, he's going to resurrect Furno, and you're going to have to take another bomb damage.
Yeah, fair enough. But he's going to come back and resurrect Furno anyways.
No, because you got haste on your... You can auto-attack these two and win right now. Oh, and now that they've got Doom, there is no resurrection. Now you just auto-attack the dragon and you win.
Alright, well, I'm going to do that just for shits. Cool.
Oh.
There was only one possible target, so...
So, right there, guys, that's why you bring Grandar to that fight, because that's only a 3-star Nivius, but, like, my Nivius retaliating is absolutely devastating.
Same with mine, yeah. My Nivius that's all defensive retaliating will tear your team apart. I'm not going to tell him you said that because it's going to make his head even bigger, so... That's
true, thank you. I don't know what was said. I want you to know I'm swinging 4 inches at least.
Alright, we're going to let that one stop right there. Especially since you're outdoors in public, although there's not going to be anybody out there to see it anyways.
Yeah, I can't even become a sex offender proper around here anymore.
Alright, so... For this one, typically my Agnon team will just absolutely wreck it. I don't even need her, so I'll just do Agnon and Dragons. Imagine Dragons.
Oh, I love this team. Guys, I can't even tell you how much I love this team.
It's fun.
It's just such a good team.
Well, the thing, like, since that nerf, which wasn't a nerf, right. Like, the game has just gotten... I mean, I was literally just, cringing at the thought of playing this game. I would log on, I would do a little bit of stuff, and then I would just ignore the game. Because right. the fighting against the just endless assault of Serenity teams was just soul-crushing. Right. Even though, like, the argument that was made, like, oh, people that want her nerf just can't play the game. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I can,
actually.
yeah, like I can beat Serenity teams, but it's fucking boring using the same teams over and over and over. So I like the fact that now I've been able to experiment so much again. Like that's what I really enjoy about the game.
Exactly right.
Oh, there's friggin' Abe. Nice, welcome. All right, so let's go here. And let's do this.
Just so nasty.
Yep. Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. That Niveus follow-up, no matter what, is just heinous.
Just so nasty. Sitting there like, I've got a good defense. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't.
And okay,
this is somebody who just looks like they just can't quite make up their mind what they're wanting to do on their defense.
I actually don't dislike this, and I've had trouble. I don't dislike it. I've had trouble with defenses like this, just because, like, okay, so if you bring stuff to counter, like if I take my typical anti-Serenity team, Alrakis is going to give it a hard time.
Right.
And I could be hit or miss because Arrakis doing that damage is going to really wreck my Agnon. The Jinn, I mean, I would have probably brought somebody else besides Jinn, but it's going to give them the damage reduction. So
and it makes it to where you almost have to bring Grandar type thing.
Maybe. But I think against this, you could probably do the Zen team.
Yeah.
Except you're also going to have well, you're going to have Furno, and you're going to have Tinkerbell to stop the. So that's really going to limit what you can do. So I'm thinking, well, or the alternative. We could do Sybil. But we're gonna need Tink. But we could almost do this.
Yeah, but you need DR. You need Furno or something.
This is gonna be kind of weak, though.
Yeah, exactly. You could use a fun team that I like showing off is Niveus, Agnon, Lily, Furno. Lots of survivability, but also extremely high damage output, especially from Furno. So Niveus, Arrakis, Lily, Furno. No, sorry, not Arrakis. Niveus, Agnon, sorry. They both start with A. Lily, and Furno. So now the Furno bomb does a ton of damage, especially if you're armored. But also, you've got a lot of survivability from the Stone form Agnon. The Lily's going to be an Oak form, providing healing. Niveus is already hard to kill. And Furno with his Draconic Empowerment passive.
I bet Lily dies before she can... hey, Breezy. I bet Lily dies before she can cast Vines. Maybe not, but...
I certainly hope not.
Because she's not going to get her form. Oh, no, she did. Holy crap. I got lucky. Null magic usually stops her form.
And null magic is being tweaked right now. It'll start applying only to the next applied buff.
That's what I was saying it should have been doing for so long. That's good.
Amen.
Alright, so let's just not kill her, but that's fine. Yeah, I mean, it never should have done against startup effects. It should have only worked against subsequent.
The next applied buff, yeah.
Or basically just say it doesn't work against passives, it only works against activated abilities. Boom, done.
Yeah, exactly. And so this is really cool, because now we're going to have Dark Skies passive, we're going to have Oxidized Sap passive, and so you could melt like Agnon. You can melt non-evasion armored hero. But that once that wildfire gets going, you're in the clear. Nothing's going to happen for the rest of the fight.
Yeah, I'm hesitant to attack these two, so I'm going to have to attack Alrakis just because of the evasion.
Boom, that's perfect. Look at that. Thank you for killing Furno. We appreciate you. Thank you for killing him again. We appreciate you.
Yep. The other thing that I love with Agnon and having stone etching finally is it also applies to like Death from Above or Plummeting Doom and all those other abilities.
Yep.
And if you can manage, I think it takes 2 rounds of being stoned, and then the round they come back, they don't actually get to act, so it's a total of 3 rounds. If you can manage that, you can just epic attack, friggin' specials, epic attack, specials, like just start taking out entire teams. For example, let's just have a little bit of fun here.
You, a horrible person. Do you have healer runes and enabled, Agnon, or just enabled and with what?
2 healer runes.
2 healer runes and 3 enablers?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, you can't touch me. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Jesus. If y'all aren't enjoying this, there's something immensely wrong with you.
Oops. Gotta work around the aversions. He seems to like doing his follow-up attacks against aversion targets, too. Rid of Jin. Oh, alright, let's kill Jin. Now I'm gonna get little 2 dudes. I screwed that up a little bit. I should have killed... Actually, I couldn't have killed him because of...
the aversion.
The aversion,
Will
yeah.
Terror Storm work on the stone targets?
Yep.
Oh. Oh.
I'm just kind of playing it cautious here, because I don't want to... I mean, nobody here is going to one-shot him, but I still like to be absolutely safe. Alright. Oops. That's a case where I probably could have just Terror Stormed. Alright, so now I've just got 2 left. I'm going to do 1 round of epic attacks just to get the solid build-up of stoned, and now I'm going to start dropping fools.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I love this.
And if you really want to be a dick, you use Hardened Assault because it does a defense debuff.
When that person watches that, they're just going to be like, dude.
The first day that they made, on Wednesday of this past week, I went on a spree for a couple of hours of doing attacks with either just Agnon or Agnon and Tinkerbell against any Serenity teams, and was just tearing up because nobody had adjusted their defenses yet. It was all Serenity, Dagon, Archon, and whoever, and I was just tearing up everybody's defenses with 1 or 2 heroes. This team I absolutely cannot do that against.
No.
This team would spank me so hard. Alright, so you would normally take, what did you say, what was it, Sybil, and then Alrakis, Nivius, Inferno?
Sybil, Nivius, Alrakis, Inferno, yeah. That's actually the way you got your team ruined. It's almost perfect. It's just like bang, boom. It's just like a night move in chess for the roster. These guys are about to learn painful lesson. My favorite thing about this is when Inferno dies, just powers up Sybil. So any buffs that they built up after you strip them, you take away round 2.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, you'll shatter a Niveus most of the time.
Holy crap. That Niveus is defensively ruined, folks. Defensively ruined. Just friggin' wrecked a Furno twice with one attack.
Dang, folks. The other thing with Sybil there, too, for everybody, is whether you've got them defensively made or offensively made, Sybil will throw on them some of the best buffs in the game. So he might have just a regular Niveus, but all of a sudden he has Goblin Dance Party and Bone Armor, and that's no normal Niveus anymore. You know, that's some insane buffs.
I love Niveus.
Niveus is great. Look at that. Look at that.
Defensively ruined, still rips through. Now, when I had Niveus all offense, oof.
Yeah. It's really, really nasty when it's all offense.
How is that defensive? I mean, I'll show you. I mean, he's got a taunt rune on him, for Christ's sakes. Hero rune, defense, attack, chance to freeze. Healer rune, tank rune, unbreakable or guardian rune, and an attack evasion rune. So my stats are 8307 attack, 29,000 defense. Defensive.
Nasty.
I can, well, let's change it up a little bit since I don't want to just keep using the same thing over and over. Alright, so I mean, this is nothing special at all. I don't think we have to worry too much about this. As a matter of fact, this team, I can do that.
You son of a...
It's epic time. Back this way.
I'm interested to see if once stone, does Valken keep his regeneration rune?
I don't know. I think maybe he does. My highest win streak is like 550. Yeah, but aversions are different.
Yeah, I just want to see.
Yeah, it goes away.
Yep, goes away. So effectively, that's 100% caster rune. Jeez, oh.
And now it's just playtime.
Jeez.
Hit him to make sure he doesn't turn back. I should be able to do a little bit of this. Maybe a little bit of this. Maybe then a little bit of this. Followed by a little bit of this.
That's not okay.
There are definitely counters, though. At first, I was actually ready to pitch a small tweak to Joel about this, and then I'm like, well, the more I started playing, the more I found that there are definite hard counters. So it's not like insurmountable, if you have the right heroes on your defense, that can't like you can't if you got Alrakis on your defense, Agnon is useless, or Agnon is useless by himself. Or if you have Astrid on your defense by himself, Agnon is useless. So,
Right.
yeah, so good. This is nothing in particular. I'm pretty sure I could actually, yeah, I actually could just do this again, just for the fun of it. Let's do this one more time.
I am literally baffled that this is gonna work. Like, everything in me goes, no, you'll need more than that.
No, like I said, you can destroy all the meta defenses prior to Wednesday. You could destroy with just Agnon. Agnon and Tank, because you need to be able to nullify the later on null magics. How did that not turn anybody else? Now, I have had points where the dwarves themselves will get him down to about 20%, but by the time they do that, I've got enough of them stoned that my healing takes over. I'll heal like 2,500 points or 2,800 points around. So you start reducing the damage, and then it's just boom.
So what happens if you replace one of the healers with like a vampiric?
I don't think it heals as much. I have him built. I used one of the healers is the health defense. So I've got him all defensive focused. See ya, Steven. Steven says bye, Kreepy.
See you later, Steve. That's Steven D.
Roblox squad, roll out. And done. It's just amusing to do. What's funny is when you end up with Agnon versus Agnon. Because, and you're almost, if you play it right, you're always going to win as the offense. Because you can time when they come in and out of stone form, whereas the defensive guy will use specials.
Right.
Wow. Alright, I'm not going to send just Agnon against this, because that'd be boring, but I will just go ahead and do, I don't know, almost doesn't matter. We'll send dragons again. You said this was the order?
Yep. No, Niveus first. Crap.
Yeah, it's not going to matter against this team. They've got Nimrail on here, I mean...
Dear Lord, please don't smite us with RNG for that. Gravy was just speaking in terms. Lord, don't smite us with the humble stick now.
Wow, did she actually just one-shot him?
Dude, Nimrail's a badass.
I don't know about badass, but seriously.
How cool is it? Yeah.
And I mean, technically she just buffed me for 100% attack, but...
Yeah. Thank you, lady.
She's actually doing good damage. I'm surprised. Not good enough, but... Hey, Slayer. How's it going?
Dude, the dragons are so good.
Yeah, but I like how you can use mix and match combinations of them.
Yep.
They're beatable despite they don't require the top runes or whatever. They actually can just use strategy to beat them. And all right, so this team is actually pretty easy. If they had what's her face, if they had Daryl or Darius on here, I think this would be better. You know what team that I was having fun with, and I might actually even try that on this, just for shits and giggles. This team is not all that strong. I'm going to try this other team. No. Need to do. Now we'll do that. Spitfire, I just recently swapped my runes off of Spitfire, or I would. But the whole point here is you use Zen if he survives. Yeah, which he should. Yeah, you use Zen to boost Rayla. And then you use Rayla's S3. Shit. That was my mistake.
Go, Agnon, baby!
Yeah, Agnon can finish this team. I'm not. That's why I was willing to experiment. But the whole trick is you use Zen to boost Rayla, and then with Rayla, you use her S3. So Zen will then boost another hero.
Which is very, very nasty. That's the next level thinking.
And it's over. Oh. It's not going to matter if she can't have anybody follow her. Alright. Let's do... no. We'll still pick him up. That might have been a mistake. He'll still get an attack. That won't matter. Alright. Good. Seems to like swing for... I think what it does is it goes against the guy with the lowest defense with his attack, so that's why he always aims towards unstoned people. Just beat these guys down a little bit. They've got some pretty crazy heals going on. What the hell? Or he's got healer runes on all of his team.
This guy's been preparing his whole life for this fight.
Not well enough.
No. If any of you come into my dungeon and beat me with one hero, that might be me signing off for the last time.
Yeah, you're lucky I didn't find you when I was doing that. I definitely would have.
Oh, I'm so glad. I would have just been like, well, that might be it for old Kreepy. I'm being beat with one hero now.
Nah, it's almost over. The battle won't take that long. See?
When all else fails, Agnon.
The ultimate failsafe. Alright. So I could take Agnon alone against this team. No problem all day long. And win every single time. What are you using now against that team? The other option that I was doing was this. I was going this, or actually, sorry, this way, was one of the choices that I was using against this team. Because ultimately, no matter what, I'm going to win because I've got Agnon here. And I really did, the Alrakis is there just to boost, make the matches go quicker. He can die, and he just does his massive damage, because he has... I've got the 20, the 15, and the 15 tainted on him. Or he's got a total of 50%, plus his inherent bonus, or boost, tainted.
Jesus.
And then for this team, usually I start off by doing this instead, except, yeah, because that lets her survive another attack.
That's very impressive that Valken just killed your Nivius.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, your Nivius is 29k attack.
Yeah, defense really is kind of hosed right now. Like, it doesn't do everything that it should. I'm just gonna heal and damage. She's gonna one-shot my Nivius. Oh no, she won't. Alright. Why put Nivius before Arrakis? Honestly, it really doesn't matter with this team. On the other team, Kreepy, why do you suggest using Niveus before Alrakis?
My Alrakis has about 3K defense and is going to die. And so the reason why I have Niveus slot 1 is if it's the only thing that Niveus does the entire fight, he'll extend the fight with Alrakis. Versus if Niveus is slot 2 and my slot 1 Alrakis dies, their slot 1 goes and kills my Niveus, then I'm destroyed. So it goes like that in my pea brain.
There you go. See, with my team, I expect Niveus to die, and then Niveus will come back and do the S1. I expect Alrakis to die, and I don't care. Alrakis is just there to do the end of round damage and make the fights go quicker. And then see, now Niveus will do this. And actually, this was important for me with the friggin' event, because bringing Alrakis back from the dead would be the difference between 3 stars and 2 stars.
Yeah.
I hated that event, that grind. Ugh.
Well, the thing that just sucked about that, and I raise hell about it all the time in MFG, is we need to incentivize players to log in and play the game every day. And by giving us a 10-day event with no thresholds, you're pretty much just saying, dude, hit whatever minimum your guild sets, if any, and just see what happens. The people that are going to spend money on keys are the same anyway, but it just takes a lot of fun out of daily playing whenever you're not incentivized to do so.
And I brought her Tink back to stop null magic. What's your... I was just going to check and see if you won or were keeping up winning, Benethy. Benethy was trying to keep up with my win streak on his own while watching the stream, and he lost.
Oh, man.
This is for Abe right here. Abe likes it when people lose. I don't want you. What am I doing? I can't do that. Yeah, I don't get to choose.
How come Abe never attacks me? I want answers.
How come Abe never does? Because his roster power is nowhere near your roster power, and you probably don't come up as a choice for him. That would be my guess. I don't know, Abe, do you have any other comments? If you're still here, I don't even know if he's still there.
Abe, it's time for you to work on your roster power.
I really don't like the fact that roster power is even a matter. Like, to me, it's just kind of silly. Why would you want to make it harder to find all your runes? And yes, I realize we don't have that problem now, but it's still a hassle.
Is it weird that I know where almost all my runes are at?
A little.
It is. It really is. It's a huge problem. 101 heroes means that I've at least got, 505 runes equipped, and I know where almost every one of them are at.
See, I constantly keep my heroes clean of runes unless I'm using them. So, not because I'm trying to game the system, just because I re-rune so much that I need to be able to get to those runes quickly. I need to have them as part of my list quickly. And I hate having to go in and like, oh, it's on this hero, blah, blah, blah. Just, Oh no, what shall I do for this team?
Alright. Let me take it. Craw.
I didn't have Craw ruined, so.
Oh, well, never mind.
I need somebody with AoE. I don't want this fight to take forever. There we go.
Yes. Yes. lots of pain.
I mean, they were level 20s.
I mean, that's not our fault.
Right. Oh. That's why, to me, the roster power doesn't make any sense anymore, because there's no reason that I should have ever had that hero or that guy as an opponent in my left slot, or my right slot. Oh. So are you at work right now?
Yeah.
Are you just on break?
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm taking a break. I got probably about 15 more minutes left in me, and then I'm going to go find out what's going on. See who's on fire if we try to kill somebody again.
Oh. So I tried to... What's that?
When Inferno dies, I know it's a final breath as an AoE attack. Is it an AoE fire attack? Do you remember if it says that?
I don't remember. I know it doesn't really work right, so...
No, but I just had myself a pea-brain idea. Could you look and see if it says fire attack or if it just says AoE attack?
Yep.
I'm such a prick.
AoE fire damage.
Oh, you son. Oh, that makes me so happy. So, alright, check this out. Try this. Ember, Ferno, Niveus, and what's his name? Ignis.
I see where you're going with that. I'm going to have to ruin both of those heroes. I don't think it's going to be as good as you think, but it's worth a try.
Well, I just want to see, because if once they catch on fire, no one on your team could miss because of Nimriel. Oh, it'll be so pretty. Oh,
I play crap ton of games, Mr. Incredible. My in stream or somewhere, there's a link to my Steam profile in the Steam group. My Steam library is just as gross as you would expect. Alright, so she really needs a friggin' epic. We're gonna do that. I should maybe have a... I think it's in blue, though. Maybe it's in yellow. I thought I had a spare evasion. I think she's going to need it because she's going to die, like... Wait, you're serious? What, Steam?
Whoa, who said that?
Mr. Incredible. AKA a monkey power. There we go.
I don't know if we can...
Maybe you don't play PC games ever, I don't know. The only explanation.
I think you need more inhibitor runes.
No, I've got 13 of the inhibitors, the attack inhibitors.
Yeah, I think you need more. What sort of noob only has 13 7,500 gem runes?
I think I got those differently. They had some special armor or another, and that was before you could readily get, like, every single rune that came out was a friggin' attack-based yellow rune, but back when I did that, like, it was a year ago, they were far more rare. So, She can actually do okay with that.
And maybe a red foresight. Just in case.
And then, who was the other one? Ignis.
Nimriel?
That's going to be barbarians.
Ugh. Just make him a glass cannon. Well, maybe one guardian rune.
I wish he had an epic. I'm gonna go a guardian and a tank. The rest I'll go like ridiculous attack runes.
Dude, I do not have enough green tank runes.
I've got most of mine are out on heroes. I could go grab a superior. I'm trying to get rid of all of my superior runes. Like I don't want superiors anymore.
Last week I started my purge process for all superior runes.
We'll do okay with that. And then, actually, Vengeance. He'll do really good with Vengeance runes. Or Warriors, whichever. Come on. I know I've got more. Heartstopper rune is effectively a shield piercing. Go. Because his follow-up attacks are basic attacks. So they will be affected by... I don't have another... that's fine, though. Damage pen. That works. Alright, so I don't think this is going to work. I will try it, however.
We need Nimriel. Don't forget Nimriel.
Oh, Nimriel? What? I thought you were saying... I was thinking you said Nivius.
Oh,
Nimriel.
No, Nimriel. So Nimriel, everybody, will make it to where your team cannot miss a target that's on fire. It's called Flaming Pyrojectiles is the passive. What? Go over one more?
Burning accuracy, yeah. That's when you can write your name in the snow, but it burns when you pee.
Both problems that I possess. And if Nimriel gets a kill, she automatically gets haste. Blah blah blah.
That's what I was checking. 3 turns, 5 turns, and that one. Okay, so I don't really need festive.
The goal is for everyone to be dead by the time it's their turn. The follow-ups here should be nasty because we want Furno to die. And then when Furno dies, we want some really bad things to happen to everyone. This makes me so happy.
Enabler, was that 2 enablers, 3 enablers, a foresight, and tainted.
This is gonna be nasty. All right, folks. Enter the world of Kreepy's mind. This is the type of crap that I spend all day thinking about. Maybe don't try it against that. You'll get your ass handed to you. Granda won't allow anyone to catch on fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take them on with this team. No, I need this.
Ooh. I don't think you have enough DR. I think Dagon's going to really hurt you.
Maybe.
Guys, I can't even explain to you how much I think about stuff like this. Where I'm like, well, could I use Nimriel today?
I do too. I'm just maybe like I was doing the same thing with trying to get reptiles and Zola to work.
Some teams are just not in the cards right now, plain and simple.
Yeah.
It's just not their time to shine. Look at this.
This attack animation takes too damn long.
I completely agree. And that's where having the defense Ignis really pays off. My Nibius couldn't have stood up to that attack from that. Yeah, or that. Or that. Mine would have been dead.
He's just got the friggin' taunt rune for days. And obviously it's not the rune, but
that's all right. The end of this fight is just showed up. Goodbye, taunt rune.
oh, I just realized I've got no sound going on the friggin' game.
Is it weird that I don't play with sound at all?
I don't when I'm doing other things. Otherwise, what'll end up happening, and it actually happened last night, is I'll watch an entire movie, not realizing that the background ambience of the like crickets chirping and shit are going the entire movie. And then I realize it, and I'm like, wait a minute.
I've been had.
All right, so let's try see if we could do it against this team. We could do it against this team, I think. Dagon's only 3 stars. Yeah, we could definitely do it against this team. Alright, so you're talking Ember first, who's second?
Right. So I'm thinking Ember. I'm thinking... Not Ferno. Ferno's away. So Nimriel, yeah. Ignis, and then Ferno. So happy right now, folks. You have no idea.
Where in the hell is Ignis?
There he is. He's above CKB. Go up. Up. Right above CKB.
There he is. I'm not used to looking for him. And then Ferno.
I don't think anyone is. And then Ferno's up too.
Why not use Archon in this scenario?
Because I want Ferno's death to be a fiery death.
Gotcha.
And cataclysmic conflict. You picked the wrong hero! You son of a...
I'll do it next round.
This is going to be really painful to watch. Dang it, I just wanted Ferno to die and everyone get blown up.
But they wouldn't have been blown up, because everybody died anyways.
Ferno would have came back to hell.
Perhaps. Alright, are you satisfied? We can still do it this round.
Okay, yes.
Right. Now, this is right?
This is right. Inferno, yep. I like it. We need a team without a Valken. That's what we need. We got just 2 Valken stinking panda teams in a row.
And silenced. We did.
Wait a minute, I thought we put a force. Wait a minute. Then what the hell's going on?
Who else silences, or is that?
Oh, Ferno. Ferno burns your foresight.
Ferno on my team burns my own foresight?
Yep. Look at your Ignis. He's got an attack down too. Fuck. I mean, God bless America.
What are you talking about?
Look at Ignis. He's got the attack down debuff from aerial superiority right now.
Why is...
Ferno's the only person that does that in the game. That's another thing that pisses me off. Like, we're so inconsistent on the pre-fight debuffs. He'll debuff your whole team, including...
Why is my Ferno debuffing my whole team?
He's the only hero in the game that does that.
But he doesn't. He would debuff the other team.
Well, he does. But
he's not supposed to debuff my team.
I know, but he's the only person...
That's a bug. That's absolutely a bug.
That's frustrating. But we still might be able to pull this off. Go, fiery renew. Look at that. They can't even kill Ignis. He's got 5 stacks of rage already. All because Furno's death's going to build up rage because burning targets build up rage. You just give me some time, folks. Old Brad will work this team out. Of course, it'd help if we didn't fight constant Panda Valken teams.
Is it all? Hey, Dino. All non-flying arrows. That's, yeah, not what I was thinking.
Who's the Whistler? Who's the Wooter? No, not them. We'll get smoked. Who's the middle option? We've got to make this team work against somebody. Oh, it's them. They're gonna get it. These dirty whores. I'm telling you, they've been begging for it for some time, and we're about to deliver. Are we still talking about Dungeon Box?
Hopefully.
I just want this to work one time. And then...
Yeah, I always thought it was just the enemies that Furno debuffed, though. I didn't realize it was allies, too, or I didn't think about it.
That was maybe too successful. Ooh. Look at that Tainted Rune putting in work. This is gonna hurt.
I wanted her to get a chance to kill him. I mean, yeah, I don't... There's a very, very fine balance where this team is either overkill or underwhelming.
Yeah. Does that K-Man have a Niveus on his team? The one in the middle? Please no Niveus. Please no Niveus. Damn you for having a... And they have a Grandar, dude. Well...
I think this experiment is a fail. I'm gonna have to say.
It is. It is. There's too many stinking Grandars, and then you got Jins and Valkens everywhere. Just ruin all my freaking fun.
Yep. Alright. This team is a pretty straightforward response.
When in doubt.
Yep.
This is just so crazy. Just so crazy.
Yeah, these teams that we used to be afraid of.
This team in particular, for a while, there was just so much RNG in what this team could do. It was just insane sometimes. Jesus. The coolest part about this is, like, you don't have to worry about, like Agnan is just, without no magic there to screw it up, I mean...
Yep. Well, that's why even if there's a Serenity, you just take Tinkerbell now.
Yeah.
So it's 2 heroes, not 1. Tank dies round 1, but still stops all the rest of that. Let's finish this friggin' off. Alright, work stuff.
It's alright. And with that, I'm probably going to log off, see what's going on. You guys are awesome. Gravy, keep killing. I'm sorry my fun experiment of the day team was a complete dud.
Yeah, that's why we experiment. I mean, I do the same fun stuff, so. And actually, thinking about it, I know this is a short stream and it's been a little while, but I think I'm going to go ahead and stop here too. I've got some work stuff kind of coming up this weekend I've had to do, so. Yeah, I'm going to call it as well. And
wait for these people to watch these replays.
Yeah.
Well, guys.
Take care, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Kreepy, thanks for hanging out as always. Good to have you.
Thank you, sir, for having me. And you guys remember, don't kiss with your mouth open. You'll give her corona, and she'll get chlamydia.
All right, take it easy, Kreepy. Take it easy, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Take care.